Hello everybody, welcome back to Sector 1. We are here tonight for some Category 1 racing action around the
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, oh. And this is just the beginning, I need a big change, only feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it, how you gonna move for it, what you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go! Hey!
Hello everybody, welcome back to Sector 1.
He goes second two! Oh my goodness!
Geez, went wide.
Oh, he's run wide and goes dead!
Oh my!
Oh no! No! You can't do that!
Just see that steering wrist, man. What that hurts.
Punty is somehow keeping it on the track surface! It's a spectacular drive and he will take his first win in the top flight of Sector 1.
Hello everybody, sorry about that delay. We are here for round 3 of the Invitational series at the lovely Daytona International Speedway. We will of course be racing on the road course here tonight. And for the first time of the Invitational series, we will be racing on the same track in the same specifications as the main series. So rounds 1 and 2 were at the Nürburgring. It was a different track, a different race duration. This last round at Red Bull Ring was different duration, but now it's going to be the same as the main game. But before we get into that, we will be going racing in the MX5 Cup. It's going to be quite a fascinating series, as it has proven to be one of the most exciting categories that we've been running here in Sector 1 this season. We have a couple of people lining up waiting to go, but yeah, we're just about to go racing. But yeah, for some reason we don't have anybody in the chat because the bot did not ping everybody, but we're just going to get some more people here into the chat. But hello to everybody who's rocked up this evening. There is apparently one viewer at the moment. A bit sad for a Friday night, but we have 10 people ready to go. And yeah, we're about to go racing. So I'll just give you an idea of how things are with the MX5s. This is how it is shaping up for tonight. So the MX5 Cups, it is the support category. We are in the Mazda Spirit Racing Roadster 12R, and the lobby settings are completely nullified for tyre and fuel. 0 tyres, 0 fuel. We are using strong slipstream and strong boost, so it keeps people in the mix. The tyres are the Sport Softs. We do have BOP enabled, despite not being able to change anything on the car to begin with. The liveries are open, so we're going to see some nice and fun liveries here tonight. No tuning parts, no aero, so it's just raw racing as we like it. So this is the situation for tonight. It is Daytona International Speedway. It will be 3 times tyres, 4 times fuel for the Invitational, 3 litre per second refuel rate with the softs and mediums being used. It is I can't quite read that. I apologize. It is 12 turns around 5.729 kilometers. It's going to be a good one. But we're about to go racing. We are about to be starting soon. Just making sure all the drivers are ready to go. And I think they are. So let's click the button and go racing here at Daytona. Will be a 5-minute qualifying followed by a 10-minute race, then a 15-minute race. So here we go. So thanks for rocking up tonight, everybody. We have Robert Rice in the chat. We have Bill in the chat. Archangel in the chat. So we're just about to go qualifying here, as qualifying has begun. And I apologize as that is the wrong timer on the stream. It currently says 10 minutes. It is not 10 minutes. It is, in fact, a 5-minute qualifying as the first few drivers make their way out on track this evening. As it looks like Tim Durags will be the first driver out on track. So I think if these guys play it properly, I think they'll get maybe 2 flying laps. I think they're going to have to get a hurry on. Oh, I apologize. No audio. There we go. We're back. As we hear a couple of honks on the horn. And to answer your question, Archangel, tonight is the next round of the Invitational. It will be after the MX5s. But as these guys make their way out on track, it is Tim Durags who leads them out. Just behind him, we do have Danico, who has on the back of the car it says "slow down, please," and on the front of the car it says "wait for me." So bit of funny messaging on that Mazda there for Danico. We see Prua out on track there in a nice Coney livery. Looking good. Nice to see Prua out on track. He hasn't made a Sector 1 appearance for quite a while now. Just getting tied up with real racing and stuff. So, yeah, he'll have a good crack at it tonight. Just behind him, we do have Black Friday. As we just saw the boss leave the lobby. We'll just try and get him back in here. But anyways, these guys, they are going to head down towards the what's it called? Down towards the finish line to begin their first flying lap. We do have Kincaid just behind those guys too. Pirate Racing, who I believe did go by Bellrock in previous invitational races. He's here tonight. He is, of course, GMR Pirate, as he makes his way through the first turn now in that nice pirate-themed livery. Just behind him, we do have Razmaz, who makes his way out on track. I believe it's the same livery that we saw at Red Bull Ring in the MX-5s. Behind him, we do have Wartime in a nice NASCAR-style number 14 car. Diswood just behind. Plain pink tonight for the zero-turn team. And oh, there is a bit of black on the front bumper there too. So it's not just one colour. Good Dog in the OnlyFans MX-5. He makes his way around the 4th turn at the moment. So we'll look back up front to Tim Durags, who makes his way onto the oval. So there's a minute 40 left in this qualifying session at the moment. Are these guys going to be able to get around for another lap? It's going to be a tight one. I reckon they'll just skip on by and get it done. But so the Invitational starts at 8 o'clock, immediately after this. So we'll have 5 minutes qualifying. a 10-minute race, and then depending how we're going for time, we might cut race 2 down to another 10 minutes, but we'll just have to wait and see how we're doing in terms of that one. But the time's currently 7:25, so we should be trying to get on time for 8 o'clock as Tim Durags rounds the final corner to barrel down towards the finish line. What time can he set? It's currently 2:05. It's going to be somewhere in the 2:10s. First lap is a 2:12.4. Danico goes 0.2 slower. It will then be 3 cars. Black Friday to P2. Kincaid to first. Prua goes 4th with that first lap. It's a very competitive first couple of laps. Razmaz to P2 there. Woody to pole position. That's a very competitive time there. Wartime to 8th position as he crosses the line. Oh, as we have an incident up the back. I believe it is Pirate. So what has happened here? Let's have a look. As he was already stopped here. So we weren't able to catch that. But yeah, it looked like some sort of incident there for him. But he's going to continue on. That's basically his qualifying over, I guess you could say, as it's destroyed his second lap. I have a feeling we'll be seeing him from last on the grid for race 1 as Woody, pole position. A 2:10.7, very, very competitive lap. But speaking of competitive, there was a lot of guys in not a lot of distance apart, I guess you could say. Woody's 0.3 purple here as well, which is quite impressive. So we had Kincaid, who was 0.6 clear of Razmaz, who was 0.4 clear of Black Friday, 200ths over Good Doc, 0.2 over Tim Durags, a 10th over Prua, a 10.5 over Danico, and then half a second down to Wartime. Ah, that explains it. So Pirate, he had a wheel disconnect, which explains the mishap at the first turn. So rather unfortunate for him, but yeah, it's okay. I think if there's any race you want to be okay with starting from the back, it's definitely the MX-5s. Glad that's all out of the way now. Hopefully it'll be good for the Invitational. There's Tim Durags. He crosses the line. It's going to be P4. Danico goes better. Great lap from Danico. So it will then be Black Friday next across the line. He doesn't improve. Razmaz improves, but not in position. Woody furthers his gap at the top of the times. 1.5 seconds clear. That is a stonking lap. And I believe that's everything for the qualifying. Wow. So as soon as it started, it's already done here. So we'll just have a look at the qualifying results of that one. And here's how they will be lining up in a moment's time. Well, they won't be actually, but we did a qualifying. It's not going to really matter because we're going to have to exit out to allow the boss in. But Woody takes pole position at 2:09.7. Kincaid 1.4 seconds off, so that's a stonking time from Woody. Razmaz there in 3rd, Danico 4th, Tim Durags 5th, Black Friday in 6th, Good Doc 7th, Prua 8th, Wartime 9th, and Pirate with that disconnect there in 10th place. So that's the story here. We are going to just exit out real quick to allow the boss to tick in. But yeah, we'll just make sure they all tick in, and then and then we'll get going. All right, so we are about to go running here in the Invitational Series. Just making sure that everything is good to go. Checking the preliminaries. We'll just check up with Pirate before we go. And hopefully it is good to go. And we'll be able to go racing shortly. But yeah, once again, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. as I said before, Revs, Bill, Archangel, Robert Gunnawan, Ryan Archer. Thanks for coming tonight, everybody. We have Bernie in the chat. Yeah, it should be a great night of racing here. Looking forward to everything the MX-5s throws at us here tonight. But for now, we are about to go racing. So we'll just click that big button. Oh yeah, I forgot to. Yeah, I apologize. Thank you everybody for pointing out my my dumbness. All right, I apologize. I forgot to change it from qualifying. So we're just waiting for everyone to tick in, and we should be ready to go in a moment's time. All right, here we go, as we are about to go racing. Alrighty, as we are about ready to go. Everyone on the grid waiting. As the light sequence begins, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are out and racing here as Woody. He pulls off to the side of the truck. What is he doing? Oh my goodness. As he's going to fall to the back of the grid, and Kincaid takes the lead. So we barrel down towards the first turn. And I don't think he'll have the lead into the first corner as Pirate's there or thereabouts. He looks to the outside, looks to the inside. Kincaid comes it off well as though, 4 wide through the first turn. Calm down, gentlemen. You've still got 10 minutes to go, probably about 5 laps of this stuff. Oh my goodness, they're 5 wide on the exit. Look at them go. They're all over the grass. Oh, wow. As they sort themselves out. The boss makes his way through the first turn. The second turn, sorry. They head through the kink now. In the GT3 cars we use for the main series in the Invitational, this corner's flat because of the aero on those cars. I'm pretty sure it still is flat in these, but it's due to the fact that these have no power at all. Fun fact. But they head through down towards the final corner on the infield. This is where we might lose a few people. The transition from the flat to the banking can sometimes catch a few people out. But it looks like they've all made it through just about. Oh, as we lost one in the background. I think it was Prua who was struggling for grip as he falls to the back of the pack there. As Kincaid holds the lead of the race at the moment. 2.5 tenths clear of Pirate, who is charging. Is he going to get him into the bus stop? Oh, he gives him a bump draft. That's too much sportsmanship for the MX-5s, I think. I think most people would have just thrown it down the inside and pulled his pants down. Oh, they're all over the show. It's all gone wrong. Oh, no. As I think that was Razbaz, who took a massive detour. Oh, wow. He's not held on to it at all. As we've lost 2 more, actually. It's Kincaid and Pirate. So we've lost them too. So we'll see if we can catch that. What happened here? So they came into here. We lost Razmaz, and then they went off on their own accord. There was no contact there. They just lost it. Wow, okay. So 3 cars off on the first lap. Pirate was the big loser out of that. He went massively down onto the grass on the infield there. Razmaz there in 10th. He's still having a bit of a battle with Kincaid, but these guys, they're going to have about 400 horsepower now. They're going to be doing about 300 in a straight line. We've lost someone through the first turn, and it is the boss, and we've also lost someone else. It looks like it's Prua who has lost the rear end of that car, but we'll try and have a look. I think it was Black Friday who we lost. Let's have a look. What happened here at the first turn? He took the lead of the race, late on the brakes, or maybe too late on the brakes, or maybe everyone else was just late on the brakes, and yeah, as they came through there, he just clipped the grass. Everyone's all over the grass. And yeah, that's all she wrote. because he is purple too. It is lap 2, so fancy that. These guys have already caught up to the back of the battle pack. Tim Durags, Razmaz, and King K. So Tim Durags has found his way down the bottom here as well. Woody at the top at the moment. So Danico, he was down in P8 at the start of this lap, and he's worked his way up to first place. So he's done a good job on this second lap in his MX-5, as we see Wartime lining up a move on the boss as they head down towards the bus stop. Will he go for it this time? So we see Black Friday in the background trying to defend from Prua, as we see Danico into the lead of the race actually. And I believe Good Doc up in a P3 too. He's done well to get himself into that position. But now Danico and Woody, they're side by side, they're door to door. It's going to be a drag race down towards the line. And Good Doc's there or thereabouts. Can he weave his way through the cars? Oh, he looks slow. Woody gives him a little bit of room. Now, Woody's going to go low, go to the inside. And they're going to use a bit of T-work down towards the first turn. Laid under brakes. Who can hold it first? Oh, as we see Danico running wide. Oh, someone's really wide there. I think it's the S1 car of... oh, somebody's lost it. It was Danico. Wow. Oh, as Prua's facing the wrong way. As what happened there to Danico? There's a lot of glare. I didn't quite catch that. So we'll have a look on the LJ Media Action replay. So what happened here for him? So he was late under brakes, and then everyone's all over the show. It's looking good, and oh, okay. So wait, but how did he lose all those positions? Hang on, I'm so confused right now. Or is he still in second and I just read that wrong? I believe he's still in second. No, he's down in 9th. How did he get to 9th? What happened here? Maybe it was the wrong replay, but that looked like normal, I guess. But Woody holds lead of the race over Good Doc at the moment. Wartime there in P3. So Good Doc's picked up a penalty. I don't know where he's picked up a penalty. Because it happened at the previous corner there, but I'm not too sure where you could pick up a penalty coming through there. But he's got bigger issues, as he's got Wartime just behind him here. Into the bus stop. Woody is able to hold just about. Wartime up in a P2. Razmaz. Wait, oh, it's a boss. Massive moment. And he's going to end up in the barriers too. Let's see what happened here as he came into the bus stop. Laid under brakes. Has all just lost the rear end. And away he goes. There were 3 wide, or trying to go 3 wide into the bus stop. That was never going to work. But the boss, he took himself out of the race. As there's going to be maybe 2 more laps, I reckon. I'll definitely get 2 more. As Woody holds lead of the race over Wartime. Will Wartime stick a move on him? As we see Black Friday going down the inside of Razmaz, who was down the inside of Pirate as well. Oh, as Pirate runs wide, so does Razmaz. Tim Durags is even wider. But Woody, he's got a rear bumper. Oh, as Danico spins across the track there onto the infield. And Wartime barges his way through on Woody. And he's up into the lead of the race. But Woody, he's going to hold it around the outside. He's going to get the run here. And now through the kink, that outside line is going to become the inside. And will Wartime stick another move down the inside? He tries to, but Woody manages to get the rear end of that car to come round and the front end to bite in. As they take the left-hander onto the oval. As Wartime's picked up a penalty, which is less than ideal with 1 lap to go. Good Doc. He's going to be waiting in the wings. He's sitting in a really good position in the OnlyFans MX-5. Black Friday, he's had a bit of a quiet one. He's worked his way up and he finds himself currently staring at the back of the leaders as Good Dog, he goes to the outside. He takes Wartime with him. Woody, he's left with his pants down a little bit here. Into the bus stop. Do they keep it nice this time? Oh, as Good Dog, he sends Wartime through. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there. But now Wartime, he's lost all momentum through the bus stop. Woody's going to inherit the lead of the race as he's door to door with Good Dog as we've lost someone behind us. It was Razmaz who drops to the rear of the field. I say just another mishap through the bus stop. But they're going to round the final corner to complete the last, to start the last lap, I should say. As this will be the last one for him. Good Dog and Woody, side by side as they barrel down towards the first turn. Late under brakes, who gets it stopped? Do any of them get it stopped? Oh, Good Dog real wide. They all keep it nice and true through that first turn for the first time this lap. Woody, he still holds the lead of the race. Black Friday manages to get past the Good Dog here. Oh, Good Dog running a little wide at the apex at turn 4. He gets the run though. Black Friday might have to go defensive here. So here he goes. Will Good Dog go for a move? No, he waits for it. As we see Kincaid trying to hold off a move from Tim Durags, but it looks like Tim's going to get it done. Good Dog, he sneaks on by. I think Black Friday a little bit slow on exit. Onto the oval now. And Kincaid gets back on by Tim Durags. But Woody is extended a gap here. Is it going to be enough? I don't think so with the strong boost. It may not be. Good Dog and Black Friday, they're having a ding-dong battle. Kincaid and Tim Durags, they're side by side. Who's going to take it? They're reeling in Woody. 7 tenths, 6 tenths. The bus stop to go. And then it's a heart-aching run down towards the line. They're within slipstream. They're right up under his rear bumper. Good Dog, a little wide. He needs a crucial exit here. Oh, he's run over. He's run wide. That may be a penalty. But Black Friday also ran wide, but he got a better run. Good Dog gets a penalty. Black Friday doesn't. It's anyone's game. Woody's got to go for a run. Oh, he's got a penalty too. Oh, no. As I think Black Friday might be able to do enough here. Wartime's still in the mix as well. What happens on the run towards the line? The leader serves his penalty. The guy in third serves his penalties. They run towards the line, and Black Friday's going to take it. P1 for him. Woody holds off Good Dog. Pirate in 4th. Dimdrag's 5th. Danico 6th. As they cross the line. And Brewer will finish in 10th, and Razmaz will come across the line in P11. Wow. What a race. Apologies. That was a great race. As we'll just have a look at the results for that one. And here's how they finished that race. So Black Friday, P1, Woody there, 2nd place. Good Dog in 3rd. Pirate in 4th. Tim Durags 5th. Danico in 6th. We have Wartime 7th. Kincaid in 8th. The Boss 9th. Prua 10th. And Razmaz P11 there, and he took home the fastest lap. So, while we're here, I thought we might do a little bit of tomfoolery, as has become known with these MX5 races, and yeah, I've changed something. We're doing something a little different here, as they get a tick in, and yeah, I mean, that was just a great race. It was just some good fun racing. Loved it. And we're about to have race number 2. So we'll just do another 10-minute race here, as we're running a little behind schedule, but shouldn't be the end of the world, I think. As everyone's ticked in. Tick in real quick, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Tick in. Tick in. It's just Goaty. Come on, Goaty. Tick in. So we do have a couple of extra entrants here tonight. We did get a couple through the break. I say break. It's literally been about 10 seconds. But come on. Here we go. All right. Let's go racing for race number 2. As the button has been pressed. As Revs says it best in the chat, Mazda killer, the bus stop. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not a people mover, that's for sure. As the cars make their way out on track. 1 light, 2 light, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we're away in racing here at Daytona. And this time, it is the Tri-Oval. It's not the road course, but it is the Tri-Oval. As Goaty leads the way across the line to begin our 10-minute sprint. Does anybody realize? Oh, Goaty's gone the wrong way. Oh, no. Goaty, he's gone the wrong way. He's not the only one. There's a fair few. So Goaty, Pirate, Woody and the boss, they've all gone the wrong way. Oh my goodness. Would you read about it anywhere? Oh my goodness. As we'll have a look on the LJ Media Action replay at that one. So Goaty leads them away and they've all gone the wrong way. Like absolute numpties. Look at them go. Oh, that is embarrassing. Oh. But they've continued on. They're on the Tri-Oval now. But Sly Ben, he leads the way. We've got Danico P2 there. Kincaid waiting in the wings. Black Friday is there or thereabouts. As there's 2 sort of lines here as they head across the line. And that's lap number 1. Danico takes the lead of the race. As look at him go. This is the first time in a while that we've seen NASCAR oval action in Sector 1 on stream. As Danico, oh, look at him go. They're so close together. As they're honking their horns, look at him go. As Kincaid, he's looking high, he's looking low. As we see Tim Durags looking for a move. He's got the slipstream, or he's getting the bump draft from, I believe it is Sly Ben. As they're all over the show. Prua's high on the banking. Danico, he holds the lead of the race. At the moment, Black Friday, he goes for a move. He's door-to-door with Kincaid. As they're going to complete lap number 2. Danico holds the lead of the race for another lap. Kincaid, he's pushing him along. Sly Ben, it just tucks in behind them. We've got Black Friday and Tim Durags who are going to drop to the back of this queue here. As they're 2 wide, 3 wide. As they come through turn 2, down the bigger backstretch, I should say. Kincaid does take the lead of the race. As Black Friday is just trying to find his way in the queue for a moment there. As they head towards the final turn here at the Daytona International Speedway. Danico into the lead of the race. But Black Friday is going to give Kincaid a bit of a bump there. As they're 3 wide, there's 3 lanes now. They're 2 by 2 by 2. Oh, there's a little bit of a bump and Good Dog gets shuffled out. Oh, Danico has been turned and he's facing the wrong way as he falls to the back of the pack. But they'll continue on. Razmaz holding the lead of the race at the moment. And Black Friday waiting in the wings. He goes high. Nobody's gone with him. Sly Ben's going to push Razmaz along. Oh, there's a little bit of contact between King Cabe and Black Friday. But Black Friday's going to get fully shuffled out. He's going to fall to the back of the pack. Good Dog and Black Friday are going to team up there as they complete the 4th lap. As we're about halfway done here, King Cabe trying to find a way through on Razmaz and Sly Ben. Oh, Good Dog all over the show. Oh, as we've lost him to Rags. As he has a massive moment on the embankment. Down the back stretch now. What can Sly Ben do? As we see Good Dog pull to the outside. He's got the overspeed. Can he find a way through his Razmaz? Is he going to go around all of them? Look at him, he goes high. 3 lanes once again. Brewer giving him the hip and shoulder high on the embankment. Oh, is he trying to squeeze on by? Sly Ben still holds the lead of the race. King Cabe, he's got it, but Good Dog around the outside. Oh, as King Cabe takes a massive moment and he spears off into the pit wall. Good Dog gets a half-second penalty. How has he got a half-second penalty? I think that's the question everybody's asking. There's 3 corners. Oh, as Brewer's gone. As it's all gone wrong. Brewer gets binned. Good Dog is going to serve his half-second penalty where only God knows where he got it from. But Razmaz there, he's going to inherit the lead of the race. Things spreading out a little bit. As we're 6 minutes in. As there's only real 2 leaders here and everyone else is, oh, so we see a bit of a battle pack down there. We see Pirate, Goaty and Woody pushing themselves by as they're going to slip on by Good Dog there. Look at them charging. As it's not over yet. As we see Pirate, he's going to take the lead of the race. Look at this charging formation. They're line to stern and they've absolutely blitzed this race at the moment. Taking the lead with just a handful of laps to go. They head down the back stretch now. So Pirate's got the lead of the race. So these guys, they took the wrong turn at the start and now they find themselves in the lead of the race. As we see Goaty, he's looking high, he's looking low. He wants to find a way through. Razmaz gives Goaty a bit of a bump. They're just waiting in the wings for that final lap. When the white flag is out, they're going to go for it. As Razmaz looks high. They're just bumping themselves along here. As they've taken a bit of a hit. So I assumed on this oval that with the boost, the guys that spun out, they would be able to come back later on in the race. But it looks like they're not getting too much of a boost, which is rather unfortunate. But as it stands, we're just standing here by the side of the track, poking them, saying, do something, guys. Please do something, because they're just sitting line to stern. This isn't MX-5s racing. This is boring Div 1 stuff. We don't like that here. This is the MX-5s. Come on. Hop a move somewhere. No. They're just waiting in the wings. Come on, guys. We want to see some big moves. As we see Woody thinking about going high. I wish he would just do it instead of thinking. Come on, something happened. As I think it will be 1 more lap after this, potentially even 2, depending how they get around. I think, yeah, they'll definitely get 2 more laps here. Yeah, this is boring. I agree with you, King Cabe. Come on, guys. It's all kicking off now. as Black Friday's arrived. He's going for a move around the outside. It's going to be a bit of a disturbance for the lead. Pirate still got it. Goaty locked on his tail. Woody's here as well. Oh, as Black Friday's gone. He's had a massive moment. He spins off to the inside. Pirate once again holds the lead of the race. Come on, guys. One more lap. You've all got to go at it then. As you can see, the drivers in the chat are a little upset with the no boost for this race, but they are going to get one more lap. Here they go. Surely now it kicks off. One to go. The white flag is out and waving. 5 cars in it for the lead here. As Pirate goes high, Goaty goes low. Woody takes him with him. And into the lead of the race goes Goaty, who was last on lap 1 because he took the wrong turn. Down the back straight. What is it now? Who's going to take it? I have a feeling it's going to be Woody, but Goaty's not going to let him just slip on by. They round the final corner. Who's going to be there? Razmaz goes high. Pirate goes high. They're 3 wide. Oh, there's no overtaking. There's yellow flags. Oh, they have to hold formation. And Goaty's going to take it. Woody in 2nd. Good Dog 3rd. Razmaz in 4th. Goaty 5th. Slyban there in 6th place. And that's everything she wrote. Wow, so, wait, Pirate got the lead of the race. Wait. What has happened here? Oh, okay. So, poor Goaty has been slapped with a 1 second penalty, which I don't know what it's for, but we'll have a look at the race results here. So Pirate takes P1, Woody P2, Good Dog 3rd, Razmaz 4th, Goaty 5th, Slyban 6th, Wartime 7th, Black Friday in 8th, Nico 9th, Tinderax 10th, Brewer 11th, Boss 12th, and Kincaid there in 13th. So, yeah, Goaty won the race, but he got a 1 second penalty, which is rather unfortunate, I must say. I think I saw him cut the apron at the finish, and that must have slapped him with a penalty. But yeah, he falls to 5th place, unfortunately. But yeah, that was rather fun, it must be said. Very, very fun night of racing in the MX-5s. But now we get into the semi-serious stuff, and we get started with the Invitational. My RD friend should be in here shortly. Not too sure where he's at, but he'll be here soon. Bumcrack, if you're in the chat, you need to get in here because it's we're about to go time. But anyways, so we'll just have a quick look at the track map for this evening. It is, of course, Daytona International, 3 times tyre usage, 4 times fuel usage. As I said earlier, it will be identical. The first time in the season that's identical multipliers and settings between Daytona, between the Invitational and the main series. So it will be 3 litres per second refuel rate. The available tyres are the soft and medium compound. It'll be a 10-minute qualifying followed by a 26-lap race. And the 2 strategies on offer tonight are the 1-stop and the 2-stop. It is, of course, Daytona, 12 turns, 5.729 kilometers. And, it's going to be a great night of racing. So, I'm joined in the commentary box tonight with Mr. Bumcrack. How are we doing tonight, mate? Yeah, oh, sorry, 1 second. Nobody can hear you.
It looks like it's working really well at the moment.
Yeah.
Touch wood.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's just jumping across from the other lobby. I
They seem to
believe,
be-
yeah, we are missing a number of drivers here tonight. I know we're going to be missing the championship leader, Sways. I believe we're missing the butler, potentially Cryptic, no Betty, but we should
that's four
have,
down.
yeah, we should
should have
have 10.
Yeah, we're too short still.
Yeah. Okay, who else are we looking for? We're missing, let's have a look. I don't think I see anyone else who's out. Anyways, yes. So, yeah, the MX-5s were a bit of fun. Good bit of racing on offer, that's for sure. But yeah, we're definitely missing a bunch of people, which is rather unfortunate. I think after the turnout that we got for the MX-5s, we're going to be jumping back a little bit. I'll just give a ping to the Invitational guys to make sure they're aware. Aware that we are about to go racing. But yeah, should be pretty good. But apparently, Cryptic is on his way.
Okay.
So I reckon we just give it a couple more minutes before we get going. While I'm here, I forgot to do up a points graphic, but we'll go quickly through the points situation. So the way the Invitational works is that it's Group A points allocation, and once all the points allocations have been given out, if the drivers were good for the week and didn't receive any stewards penalties, they get some bonus points, which nobody's got a penalty so far, which is very good to see. So everyone who has raced, some drivers have only done one race so far, some of it have done two, but it does stack between races. So so far there's 6 bonus points that have been awarded to the drivers who have done the first 2 rounds. This race, it will jump up to 6, so it will be 12 bonus points if these guys keep themselves nice and safe. I think that's correct. 2 plus 4 is 6, and then plus... So apparently for Cryptic Void, the lobby isn't showing up.
Okay, we've got someone trying to get him in. The Cryptic Void's in here now.
Okay.
It looks like he's about to lock in.
Yeah, I'd say that's why Nemesis joined the room, so that he was able to enter. But now that he's in, that's 10 for tonight, I believe. No, it will be 9 because Archangel is in here and he is not supposed to be in here.
Aha.
Yes.
Go through some pre-race rigmaroles.
Yep. So as I was saying, the point situation. Pont, otherwise known as Sways, for Brocchio 5 Sim Racing, he is charging the way at the moment, 71 points to his name. He's not going to be here tonight, unfortunately, so he's going to take a massive hit in the championship. Pav, who is P2, he's here tonight, so he's 10 points astray, but he has a good chance of taking the championship lead if he gets a good result this round and penalty-less. Wardo there for Dadson Racing is currently 3rd. That's another one who I believe will not be participating tonight. So we do have 9 for tonight. We're missing Betty, Butler, Wardo, Pont. Maybe that's it, actually.
should be one more then.
Yeah. Let's just. Anyways, as I was saying, Black Friday in 4th there, Pirate 5th, Black Sugar in 6th, The Butler in 7th, Bangers and Mash 8th, Betty 9th, Cryptic Void in 10th, LP Almonds in 11th, Razmaz 12th, and Prometheus 13th. So we have Pirate in the lobby, Av in the lobby, Black Friday's here, Almonds here, Razmaz is here, Black Sugar's here. Ah, yes, because Lightning do not have a driver. So yes, that is everyone who's coming tonight.
Okay, I'll give them the one starting now.
Here we go. So we're about to go qualifying for the Invitational series. Should be pretty good. Looking forward to it. And yeah, the big button has been pressed, hasn't it?
Yes, it certainly has.
Here we go. So 9 for us tonight. It's a little less than we would have liked to see, but it's enough to go racing.
There are some fast guys in here.
Yeah, there's definitely an even split between Cat 1 and Cat 2 guys, I think. Which means that we do have a bit of a spread field, which we're not real used to seeing here in Sector 1. But I think we can cope for one night every 2 weeks.
I think so. And I think there'll be 2 distinct groups.
Yeah, and a couple of surprises.
Maybe a surprise or 2, yes.
So we see Prometheus out on track at the moment. He is driving for Hooncourt this season. And he is, of course, in the Peugeot. Pav there for Jamco in P2 out on track. We have Black Friday for Blacklight in 3rd. Almonds there, 4th place for Zero Turn. Razmaz in 5th at the moment for Black Rose Racing. Pirate Racing in the, I believe it's the retro livery for Thunder Motorsports. So I'm nice to see a retro livery on the grid. Black Sugar for Kraken Esports. He's your bloke, isn't he?
He certainly is. Undies in the retro livery as well.
Yeah, another retro livery. Looking great. I believe I may be spouting some incorrect information here, but on the Cat 2 stream, I did say that this was a replica livery from the Season 8 car. Is that correct? Am I wrong?
It certainly was. No,
Ah,
it certainly
yes.
was. In fact,
I'm correct.
Yes, you were right. I did the Ferrari, actually did the Ferrari for him that season for a special event.
Ah, yes. Of course. But yeah, looking great. Honestly, I'm going to be honest. I think it looks better on the Ferrari than it did the NSX. Is that bad to say, considering it's a retro livery? It's a redo of
Yeah, I think it actually suits the Ferrari quite well. It just,
Yeah.
just have to transpose across nicely.
Yeah, looks great. As we look back to Cryptic Void in the Symmetry car in the McLaren, and last on track is Bangers and Mash, who I think fell asleep. He's one of my mates, Bangers and Mash, and there's a bit of a running joke amongst our friends that he goes and makes sandwiches for lunch, and then he takes about an hour. So we have this running joke that he walks upstairs in his house and he like crushes them in his hands because he's focusing on walking up the stairs. So I reckon that he was walking up the stairs and he has gone back to his room and he maybe crushed a sandwich or 2 in his hands on his way up to the Simri. So he's a little late for qualifying, but he's out on track at the moment. As
everybody's on there. Hot.
Yeah, so Prometheus, he's had a bit of a mishap on this lap. He was the first car out on track, but he's dropped down to, what's that, P4 on the road.
Not on my screen.
Oh. Wait, where is he on your screen?
First on track.
I think On my screen, the timing charts are broken, but he's actually only coming through the bus stop at the moment. But I don't know, it'll sort itself out when he gets to the line. Or it's some really bad desync. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, what is going on? I think my game... Okay, there we go. So Armands, I think, is about to cross the line. He's first.
Oh, I didn't see. Oh.
Yeah, it's really confusing. I had a bit of a brain fart for a second there. So Prometheus, he's 14 seconds off the lead. So yeah, he's definitely had a mishap on that last lap. Armands with a great lap to put himself provisional pole here.
I don't know what's going on here, but I've got Pav at 5 seconds off the lead.
Yeah,
So
that's what I've got too.
Crazy here.
Yeah, I think there was a couple of mishaps on that last, or that opening lap there. So, yeah, a little out of order as somebody is in the pits. It is Black Sugar. So, I believe maybe he made a mistake on that first flyer, and yeah, this is. Oh my goodness, Bangers and match to P2. Oh my goodness! Somebody get Prur on the phone. Look at him go. Oh. I don't know, because before, so he filled in for APR in Category 2B last weekend, and he had never driven this track before, and he had about 20 minutes practice, and he went and popped at P4, so I think he's got a particular liking around this track, and I mean, second in the Invitational Series in a field like this, if that stands over the next few laps, I think all the boys back at the APR garage will be absolutely cheering, as somebody has lost it through the chicane. It is Black Friday, so we'll see if we can catch that on the LJ Media Action replay here. So what's happened here? He came up to the bus stop and he got it turned in, and oh no, he missed the first apex. So okay, so that's a domino effect that's happened there. So he was late under brakes, he missed that first apex, and that sent him 2 wheels onto the grass, which shot the rear end out, and yeah, he spun across the track. So as things update a little bit more here, Pav goes to the top of the times. Prometheus there narrowly gets the better of LP Armands there. 400ths is the tune of that gap between them. Pirate gets a decent lap in too. He promotes himself up into P4. Bangers gets shuffled all the way down to P5, but he is last in the queue. So let's see what he can do as he approaches the line. He's going to be down on this lap. So a second down. So without slipstream, it's going to be hard for him to really get going here, I think. But Pav, the pole position. I mean, the form that he's had this season, he's just been sitting behind Pont the entire way through. But now when Pont isn't here, he's got the pointy track ahead of him, and he's just got to try and slot in a solid pole position, which will all tally up at the end of the day.
Perhaps at least 0.4 purple.
Oh, as Armands got in the way there. I think Armands, it looked like Armands was trying to let him through, but Pav sort of ran at the back of him and lost all of his momentum. So whether he's still going to be up or not, no, he's down. That lost him half a second, 0.6, yeah. So I think Pav just trying to hunt for that slipstream. Oh, as he runs very, very deep. As that is not what you want to do, and that's going to be possibly his last flying lap out the window. Oh, he'll probably get one more because I don't think he's stopped yet. As Prometheus does improve his lap time, but if you have a look at how much he improved it by, he only improved it by 0.003 of a second, which is extraordinary consistency, but yeah, it's not doing much in the way of his qualifying position, that's for sure. So Razmaz does go up as well into P5 ahead of Bangers, who is going to cross the line, and he improves his lap time of 48 flat. So that's 3 seconds knocked off the clock, but still not able to go above Razmaz there. So Black Sugar, he's got some fresh tyres on. He wasn't able to get them fired up for that first flying lap, but this is a do-or-die lap for him. There's a minute 20 left on the clock. Oh, he's going to be pushing it for another lap, actually. This is either going to be the last one or the second last. I reckon it's going to be tight for him, but let's see what he can do as he rounds turn 6 now. I reckon he's got a bit more in the tank than 7th place. What do you think, Mr. Bumcrack?
I think he has. He's actually a little... What his time suggests there. Oh, look at that. Straight up. He got 0.1 on his last time, but he needs a fair bit more than that.
Yeah. As we see some drivers pitting, Armands, Razmaz and Pav, I think they're calling it quits. The tyres aren't looking great. There's only 30 seconds left in the session, so I don't think we'll see them back out again. That's them calling it quits on this. But Black Sugar, I didn't quite catch a glimpse of the sector split. Oh, there we go, still by a 10th. So he's definitely got more in the tank than that. He's been showing some extraordinary pace this season, just slotting himself about that mid-pack, solid mid-pack. But I think at this stage, he's going to need more than a 10th. And that's going to be it for him. And it's only going to put him, he's not going to go anywhere. So improved by a whopping 6.5 tenths there, but wasn't enough.
That was bangers for his final.
What can he do now? Yeah, well and truly down. So he's going to start P7, which very competitive at the moment between these guys.
He's got a bit of time on himself. He's way to finish.
Where's he? Is he 9th? Yes, he is. He's looking all right too at the moment. Let's see what he can do through the next sector split, which is in a moment's time. Oh, massive oversteer moment coming onto the embankment. He is up by 4 tenths. So 4 tenths isn't going to move him anywhere, but if he hooks up this final sector, he may just back up a couple of spots here on Black Sugar and all bangers. Current lap is a 49.6. So it's 1.6 to bangers, 1 second of Black Sugar. What can he do? Through the bus stop, looking relatively tidy. And he's up by 6 tenths. Yeah. As I... Did he back out of it? No. Yes, he... I think he ran out of fuel. Is he out of fuel?
Have?
No, Cryptic Void.
Oh, Cryptic, sorry. Apologies.
It's alright. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And Pav was down on his time anyway, so
he's actually
Cryptic Void's going to cross the line. I believe that's everyone.
Yeah, he's finished. He's finished.
Yeah, Black Friday was on an out lap, so I don't think we'll see him go anywhere. So he was able to pop in a lap time there, a 47.4 at the end of all that, which cutting it a bit fine, I think. He was down in P8 for a long while, but yeah, finds himself up the order. P2, front row of the grid. So Pav takes pole position, 47.282. Black Friday there in second place. He joins him alongside on the front row of the grid. Prometheus in third, Armands in fourth, Pirate in fifth, Razmaz sixth, Bangers seventh, Black Sugar in eighth, and Cryptic will be starting from P9. Now, just quickly, let's just appreciate how close that qualifying was in the Invitational field. It was 7.5 tenths separating P1 to P7. Which I think is great credit. I mean, it was only a month ago when we first went racing in the Invitational, and the spread of field was a bit more than 7.5 tenths, let's say. But yeah, I'd say even just the guys having a crack at it in the couple of rounds that they've had, they're already showing great signs of improvement, and that's what we love to see. It's the main reason why this series was invented. to help with driver development and be a direct pathway to the main series. And yeah, you just love to see it, don't you?
Yeah, it's nice.
All right, what do you say we get started with this 26-lap race around Daytona?
I think that's a great idea. I'll get ready to hit the big button and send them on their way.
Yeah, absolutely. Those rev setting, Chad, I think you summarised it best. Pav is looking very impressive. Yes, he is. Pole position, first one of the season. And yeah, let's see if he can back it up in the race. He's got the car for it. The 458 Italia. It is a great racing machine. And we'll see how they go.
A lot of fun to drive too, that car.
Yeah. As the rolling start sequence begins. 26 laps begins here. As they barrel down towards the first turn, the torque off the line of that Ferrari is going to be under no threat from the McLaren of Black Friday. But he's going to have to look in his mirrors as Prometheus is waiting in the wings. So they all managed to get it pulled up just about into the first turn. Very clean first series of turns. This is very promising. Into turn 4 now, as Pav holds that lead by about 6.5 tenths. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there's going to be two main strategies on offer here tonight. There's going to be either the one stop, where you're going to be saving the whole race. You're not really going to be able to give it the beans. Or, if you're brave enough, go for the two stop. While everybody's saving, you give it the beans and absolutely rip through the field. We saw it work in Category 2B, but the other three race winners this round were on the one-stop strategy. So let's see how they go. What way have they gone? Who has chosen what strategy? Now, Bumcrack, is there a mix of tyre compounds in the field tonight?
A small mix, yes.
A small mix,
yes.
Ooh. Very intriguing.
Yeah, well, hang on. Yeah, 3 odd ones. Which I suppose that's 30% of the field.
Yeah. As we see Prometheus slide his way up into P2. Oh, just about. Very deep under brakes. That wind catching him out as he clambers over the grass. Oh, Vegas is gone. Oh, no.
Penelope.
Oh, as Pirate and Cryptic, they've all gone off. So I have a feeling Pirate's redressing that one. So I have a feeling that there may have been a coming together between those guys. Oh no, as we don't have a replay, which is very unfortunate. I'm deeply saddened. Why, GT? Why have you not given us a replay? Oh. But as the dust settles, we have Pav leading the way over Black Friday. Armin's there in third, and Prometheus has dropped all the way to fourth place as he gets the nose in there. A little bit of contact with Armin's as he's going to slip on by. So I don't think Armin's will be too happy with that one, as Prometheus has just barged his way through there. I think we can hear the sounds of Stewart's pens clicking there. But Armin's door to door with Black Friday. Yeah, they're door to door. But I think Armin's is going to slip on by. Now, the McLaren. Oh, as he runs very deep. And Black Friday is going to slip back on by. So the McLaren, it's a good qualifying car. It's got a lot of pace. And when you're revving it out, it uses less fuel than its counterparts in this series. However, when it comes to saving fuel, it responds very poorly to short shifting and lifting and coasting. It does not like to save fuel. Whereas a car like the Ferrari, it doesn't really like to rev through the roof, but it just sits there. And when you fuel save, I think you can attest to this, Bumcrack. When you fuel save, it responds really well, and you can save a lot of fuel.
Certainly does. I actually find the car a little bit faster. Don't give it the full beans anyway, but certainly.
Yeah, okay.
Short shift.
As we see a move for the lead.
The sound of the car is
Yeah, it is a very good sounding car. An Italian V8. Meow. That's Prometheus into the lead of the race. So, who are on the alternate tyres here, Bumcrack?
I think we should actually have a fuel update.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
Maybe.
Let's jump into an APR tyre and fuel update.
All right, well, Prometheus is out the front there. He's got the soft tyres. That's why he was keen to go. Really keen to get a head start out there. He's down to about 76% fuel. So he's using it. Pav there is on the medium tyres and possibly about the 80% fuel. So he's on the long run. Armand's is on the medium tyres and about 78% fuel. Black Friday on about 75% fuel of the mediums. Razzmatazz on the mediums about 76%. Black Sugar again on the mediums, but a little bit of fuel, 80%. Cryptic Bangers on the soft tyres. He's on about 76% fuel at the moment, so pretty much similar to everyone else. Bangers and Mashers also started on the soft tyre. Really have a bit of a go to get it places early, but sitting back in ninth. And Pirate is on the mediums. He's on about 75%.
Thank you for that, Bumcrack. That's the APR Automotive Tyre and Fuel Update, brought to you by APR Automotive. And with APR, you're in safe hands. So Prometheus, he's stretched his legs a little bit. I mean, potentially on the two-stop, but I think at this stage of the race, he's got a second lead, but on the soft tyres, if he is doing the two-stop, he's really got to get a wriggle on, I think.
He's definitely not saving enough fuel to consider doing a one-stop.
Yeah. Oh, big four-wheel slide from Black Friday there. Manages to keep it pointing in the right direction, though. Oh, it was Bangers, yeah.
And Crypto, they both sort of took themselves out. Separate occasions, they didn't touch each other.
Yeah, falls to the back of the pack here, Bangers. But Prometheus stretching his legs a little bit now. 2 seconds to the good. He's going to need to get a bit more of a wriggle on than that, though. As Armands is looking very racy. I think he just gave Pav a bit of a bump draft there. So probably just thinking about the long game here at Daytona.
Still quite a few laps involved.
Yeah, because we're around the 20% mark at the moment. Long way to go in this one. As Pirate's in. So he makes the call early on. So this is a similar strategy, or the same strategy as what we saw from his team owner, AEDST, at the previous race meet at in Div 2, I should say, Cat 2B. Finds his way into the pits on lap number 4. Now, on that occasion, AEDST committed to the two-stop very late. He found he didn't have the pace to compete on the one-stop, so he decided to pull the pin and give it hell for leather on the two-stop. And it kind of worked out for him. I believe he finished P8 in that one, whereas before he made that first stop, he was 7th or so, which, yeah, good on him, making it work.
Yeah.
Razmaz finds himself in a little bit of no man's land alongside Black Sugar. These guys just plugging along. things sort of cooling down a bit in this race, aren't they, Bumcrack?
They are a little bit, but Armands is making a little bit of ground up. Actually, he's making ground up quite quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
Top three have got themselves back together again, which is good.
Yeah, Prometheus just losing a little bit of pace here, potentially just a bit of a lapse in concentration. Current fastest lap does belong to him, 47.9. That last lap was a 49.7, I should say. So definitely, I think he just gave away all of his advantage that he had built up so far, and saw him back within slipstream range of the guys in front. There's not too much going on throughout the field at the moment, which is rather unfortunate, I guess. Oh, as Cryptic Void, huge slide coming onto the Roval.
Well, Pirates had a night to forget.
Yeah. Well, he did just take that stop, so...
He did.
Yeah.
No, I suppose only 24 seconds, so he's probably 30 seconds in front of it. Bangers.
Let's just keep monitoring this and see how things go. As Prometheus sets the fastest lap of the race, so potentially a lapse of concentration, but then he's reeled it straight back in with a 47.8. Pav goes a 48.1 and Armands a 48.3. So these guys, they're not slow pace by any means at this stage of the race. They are absolutely pushing. But yeah, Pav just reeling in Prometheus. So maybe it's getting close to the crossover between the mediums and the softs.
Yeah, it's about this point that they do cross over. Well, Ari they did.
7 laps in, how much more grip do they have? That's the big question. And when does Prometheus come in? I have a feeling we'll see him in about lap 10, lap 11. As Bangers and Cryptic are going at it, 4 tenths between these guys. Possibly the closest battle on track at the moment. Just been monitoring that, and Bangers was about 3 seconds behind a couple of laps ago, so right up under that rear wing of him now. Does he make a move into the bus stop? He's thinking about it, looks to the outside. Don't think it's going to open up for him. Oh, runs a little deep there. Not the optimal line, I guess you could say, for Bangers. Now, Pirate is reeling in these guys. That gap was for 24 seconds a while ago. But right now, it's sitting at 22. And Bangers...
holding the fastest lap.
Yeah, exactly. Bangers looks to the outside. That's the way Cryptic has sent him, and he's going to take that one before the first turn. So I imagine he's going to hold that. Deep under brakes, maybe a little hot. Oh, in there. Cryptic just jammed it in there. Very late under brakes, but manages to get it stopped now. Now Bangers able to continue on. Oh, as we see a late dive from Cryptic. I think Bangers is just going to say thank you very much and hit him with the slick switchback. Very patient driving from Bangers. Maybe a little over-optimistic for Cryptic, especially with the current wind direction. I mean, it's not exactly a tailwind into that corner. Oh, Bangers running a little deep there. It's not exactly a tailwind into turn 4 there, but it's definitely not a headwind. So maybe just misjudging his braking a little bit there, Cryptic. But they enter the tri-oval. 4/10 separates these guys. Will we see a return to sender here? Will we see Bangers having to defend from Cryptic? I think he's done enough as they come round onto into the bus stop, I should say.
Maybe change the lead up there.
Oh, we have two. Pav goes through. Did Prometheus just serve a penalty? Yeah, that's what it looked like. Yeah.
I think he gained it from the bus stop.
Yeah, I mean, that's the obvious place you get him on this track. Although last week, my teammate Ricky Bobby, we were having a bit of a battle and he told me to go by into the first turn. So I overtook him. And we were heading into the first turn and he kind of forgot where he was braking. Coming in, he told me, oh, be careful. There's a tailwind and you're carrying a bit of extra speed because of the slipstream. And I go, okay, I'll brake maybe 5 meters early. Well, this bloke sort of forgot to take his own advice and he ran up the back of me. So he pushed me off track at the first turn and I rejoined, no worries. And then the game thinks, you know what would be a great idea is if I get slapped with a half-second penalty. And that's exactly what happened. So I got pushed off the track and got a half-second penalty, but it's fine.
GT set.
Yeah. No hard feelings, Ricky Bobby. And I am over-exaggerating a little bit. He didn't push me off track. It was just a wee little bump.
Yeah, but don't get the facts in front of them.
Well, I'm just more concerned at how many stewards are listening.
He is everywhere, apparently. I keep
Yeah. No, but the stewards report has already been finalised, so I'm happy to throw my teammate under the bus, I guess you could say. Not the end of the world.
Prometheus is really struggling to keep up now.
Yeah, he is. And we see Black Friday, he's not too far out of the mix either. He's just sort of hanging in the wings. Razmaz and Black Sugar are fairly close together on track here too. They were about 5 seconds apart earlier, but that's closed up to under 2 seconds. So hoping we get to see a bit of a good battle between these guys. Oh, somebody has lost it. No, okay. I thought Black Friday had a moment into turn 6, but it was just the icon looked a little funny as he came to the corner. Fair enough, he continues on.
This is where we'll start some window.
Yeah, we will. So, Bangers, who is currently... He managed to... well, Cryptic Void managed to get back by Bangers. As Bangers shows the nose, deep under brakes, has to back out of it there. Oh, huge slide from Cryptic. He's struggling for rear-traction and he somehow manages to get a better exit than Bangers. I think Bangers just had to lift off there to avoid any sort of mishap there, as Cryptic was all sorts of sideways coming out there. And now, does Bangers go for it? He peels to the inside. Deep under brakes into the bus stop. They're side by side, door to door. Are they going to make it through? Oh, oh, it's Bangers. Huge save. That is car control right there.
Great save.
Yeah. Oh, but he gets a half-second penalty for his troubles. Oh. I'd imagine we'll see both of these guys in this lap, though, potentially. Wait, is Cryptic on the softs?
Yes, they're both on softs.
Yeah.
And Bangers, and they're both Cryptic's in. Bangers is in.
Yeah, he makes that call.
Cryptic still didn't stay out.
Yeah, I don't imagine he'll go too much further, though.
He had the worst tyres too.
Yeah.
Cryptic had the worst tyres.
Oh, barely keeping it on the track. So Pirate is going to overtake both Prometheus and Bangers in the pits, who I believe are also on the 2-stop. So Pirate's got one of his stops out of the way, and he has come out a long way ahead of Prometheus here. So Pirate's not looking too shabby. I mean,
yeah.
He,
I thought he was a bad night. He's actually planned it well.
that stint, you're looking at his lap times, he has driven with precision consistency. 47.6, 47.8, 47.7, 47.4, 47.3 on that last lap. He is just putting in the hard yakka and putting in some great stints here. I mean, if everything plays well here, he could be on for a pretty decent result. Everyone behind him, plus Cryptic ahead of him, are definitely... Oh, we don't know about Cryptic yet. If he pits this lap, he's definitely on the 2-stop. But I think even then, Pirate's done that extra stop, and he's basically on the back of him now. So I think Pirate, even if Cryptic was on the 1-stop, I think Pirates would overtake him. But yeah, let's have a look. Who does Cryptic make that call? Yeah. No, he goes around again. So he must be on the 1-stop. But I think he's going to be no danger to Pirate's race here. So Prometheus, who was leading the opening stages of this race, he finds himself a whopping 15 seconds behind Pirate. And Bangers and Mash is 33 behind him. So where does that put everyone in this race? It's a bit of a tricky one, I think.
I think the pit transit window complete with about a minute.
Yeah. The only thing that I can think of is, does Pirate have significantly less fuel than Prometheus? I mean, obviously, but how much further can he go? Yeah. Because I'm thinking Pirate may not have put much fuel into his car at all at that first stop, because he had only done 4 laps. So he probably did a splash and dash, whereas Prometheus filled up reasonably significantly, I guess. So that may be where that 16 seconds has come from, because I don't believe that Pirate has driven in a way that says that he's 16 seconds up on Prometheus after 1 pit stop.
Yeah, well, he's most of it is fuel at the moment.
Yeah.
Tank.
Which, yeah, that's 80%. Yeah.
So Prometheus is pretty well filled up. It's a huge difference.
Yeah. I mean, there's 10 seconds of fuel right there if it's 30% difference.
That's correct, yeah.
As Cryptic's in lap 12, he's got nothing left in the tank. That's going to be a really tough one to get that home, I think. 14 laps on the mediums in the McLaren. It's going to be stretching his luck a little. Not impossible, but yeah, I reckon he might be a little compromised for pace on the mediums to get home, unless he's just doing the alternate 2-stop strat. But I think in terms of this race with Pirate, I definitely think Cryptic is out of it for now, as he's only putting on tyres now. Where is Bangers? Because I think that's the race between those two at the moment. Where do they come out? As,
that's going to be close.
yeah. He would have to fill up. There's no way he's doing 14 laps without filling up the tank. As Bangers does go by. So there's a significant difference between these guys. However, Bangers should be about 15 seconds ahead at this stop. Well, he should be 15 seconds ahead now, if he's going to be, I guess, up on the delta, I guess you could say. It's only about 6 seconds. Now, Bangers is on the medium tyres at the moment. He's taken his poison on this two-stop.
No, I've got him on the softs.
Oh, softs. Apologies. Yes.
That's why I think he's going to be putting the big effort in.
Yeah.
He's also
He needs
taking
a-
a short fill.
Yeah, okay. So he needs a solid stint here to really solidify his chance at that P8. Prometheus, I'd imagine he'll be in sometime soon. I believe he pit lap 10, lap 11. So everyone's in. So Armands is in. Black Friday's in. Razmaz. So Armands is now out of the pits. Yeah, so Pav and Black Sugar are the only two yet to take a pit stop here. So I think Pirate's going to get a look at me lap here, unless this is his in lap. Yeah. I mean, this will be quite demoralizing for Pirate, because he'll be leading the race for potentially a lap, and then when he takes his pit stop, he'll drop all the way down. So... like, you look at that gap up to Pav at the moment. 40 seconds. I think, yeah, Pirate's definitely not fighting for the win here, but he could be going for potentially a top 5 if everything plays into his hands correctly here. Black Sugar's in on lap 14.
Good fuel save.
1%.
Perfect.
Prometheus, will he inherit the lead of the race? It's going to be close. I reckon he's got 1.3 over Armands. He could take the lead of the race here, but he is going to eventually have to take a second pit stop. Is that now? No. So he will go around.
Oh, he has Prometheus.
Pav
Is,
and Prometheus, yeah.
Oh, so yeah. Those on the mediums.
And he is going to come out ahead of Prometheus. Well and truly, actually, quite significantly. I mean, he did only put 97% in the tank there, Pav. So that would have saved him a second. But I think he's just driven well. And, yeah, broken the slipstream from Prometheus. Armands is there or thereabouts too. Black Friday's dropped off to about 10 seconds. Black Sugar has managed to get by Razmaz once the pit stops have all settled down, so he's done a good job there. Bangers does come out 13 seconds ahead. Or he's up to 14 seconds ahead of Cryptic now. So maybe this isn't going to be as impossible as we once thought for Bangers. He could still be in it on the two-stop in this race between Cryptic and himself. So Pirate's in. Now that's 11 laps on the softs, so I imagine he'll do another 11 on the softs to get back home. Now the question is, where does he come out? How much fuel does he put in? And where does he get to on those fresh soft tyres? So he puts his fuel in. So Pav and Armands are already coming through turn 4. So as predicted there, Pirate is not in this battle up top, but Prometheus pulls in. Now, Prometheus, who was leading the race, has actually lost a bit of time to Pirate here. So Pirate's put in a solid stint in that middle section of the race, and he's gained up a lot of time. And it looks like that is going to be about 3 seconds that he gets over Prometheus. So he's completely jumped Prometheus. Bangers is yet to pit, so he's provisionally about a pit stop behind these guys. Imagine we'll see him in about lap 20, 21-ish. I was just looking around the field, things a little spread out once again. Everyone just running their own race, just running to their numbers, aren't they? As we see Rudzy firing into the chat saying, "Go Raz, catch him, bro." As Black Sugar and Razmaz. There's been a little bit of a change of position between these two, as Razmaz did get by Black Sugar sometime recently. As I just saw quickly, somebody had a penalty. I think it may have been Bangers and Mash, which I just saw it flash up on screen rather quickly. But yeah, this battle's still raging on between Razmaz and Black Sugar. We see Pirate close behind Bangers and Mash. We're going to ride on board with Pirate as he chases down the McLaren of Bangers and Mash, the APR car. Nice line through there. As you can see, Banger's struggling for a little bit of rear end grip. He approaches the oval. Just listen to the roar of that McLaren. As Rudzy gives us a bit of a fun fact in the chat. He says, "Did you know the Australian dingo fence is longer than the Great Wall of China?" Well, I did not know that. Did you know that, Bumcrack?
I do now.
And I think Bangers and Mash would much prefer if there was the entire Australian dingo fence between himself and Pirate, but that is not the case. As it looks like Pirate looking to the outside. Bangers goes very defensive. Does he run a little deep? Oh, a little bit, but it wasn't the worst turn one we've seen tonight. It's Pirate just waiting for a chance to open up. Bangers running very deep, very wide on exit, but he does get a crucial exit there. Crucial run out of the corner. Pirate needs to find a way through. He's just bleeding time to Prometheus behind. By the time he gets through, Prometheus might have won't have the hard time that Pirate's having, because Bangers and Mash, I have a feeling, is into the pits shortly.
Yeah, got a little bit left in him.
That gap to Prometheus down to 1.7. Can Pirate get the run on Bangers down to the first turn here? He's got the run on him. 3 tenths, 2 tenths. He's gonna go. Oh, he tries to go low, but Bangers is there. That was Prometheus, I believe, has served a penalty as he's dropped about a second off the back of these guys. But it's close. Oh.
Hang on. Something's going on with this.
Oh no, I think that's a disconnect.
Looks like to me he's getting dragged backwards.
Oh, he's gone. That is so unfortunate. At least he is going to get some consolation points as he is past the halfway mark. But Pirate does manage to get by Bangers and Mash. 4 tenths clear at the moment. Oh, that's heartbreaking for Prometheus, I think. He came so far, but couldn't finish it off, I think.
He's one of the fast guys for sure.
Yeah, it definitely showed some good pace in the early stages of this race, despite being on the 2-stop. I think, yeah, would have been good to see how everything worked out for him. Back up front, we have Pav 7.4 seconds over Armand. So this has been quite a dominant drive from Pav. And Armands is kind of close to him, but still, I mean, the grand scheme of things, he's relatively close to him, but Black Friday is 20 seconds off Armands there. As things still, well, I was going to say things still close between Razmaz and Black Sugar, but Razmaz has found a bit of pace here, and he is absolutely in contention for a podium here as Black Friday. He's only 1.8 seconds ahead of Razmaz, and it looks like he's really struggling here. So yeah, Razmaz is just taking time out of him, out of Black Friday here. So could we see a Black Rose podium? As Rudzi's pointed out, he's caught up 5 seconds on Black Friday. As Rudzi's also given us another fun fact, he says, did you know that 55,000 Australians petitioned to change the Australian dollar to be called the Dollaridoo? 55,000. That's a lot of people.
Doesn't surprise me, actually.
Yeah. I can just imagine.
It sounds better than Boaty McBoatface or Dollar McDollarface.
Dollar McDollarface should be the official name of the $1 coin. Dollar McDollarface. As Bangers is in on lap 20. So I imagine he will drop to... Oh, actually, no, I think he won't drop to the back of the field because Cryptic Void is 51 seconds off the back of him. So Cryptic has had some sort of mishap there.
You should only have to put in,
Yeah. You shouldn't put anything more than about 50% in, I believe, so... Oh, it's going to be closer than I thought, actually.
I'm guessing about 60. Flat out.
Yeah. He's put in, yeah, a lot.
61.
Yeah. And he's back on the mediums. Oh, well, it is mediums. He's run 10 laps on 2 sets of softs. And now this is his medicine. He's got 18 seconds to Cryptic Void there. So Razmaz, 1.3 seconds to Black Friday. He needs to break the 1 second mark. Oh, and that's not doing him any favors. He's picked up a half-second penalty there.
Pirate's still slowly catching Black Sugar.
Yeah, he is too. 3.4 seconds.
It'll be even closer now that Black Sugar had a penalty.
Yeah, well, everything that's going on here between Black Friday, Razmaz, Black Sugar's losing a bit of pace to Pirate. Pirate's steaming in. Is a Pirate podium out of the question with 4 laps to go? He's only, what, 6 seconds off the back of Black Friday here for the podium.
It's true.
It's going to be a tight one.
Does have better tyres.
As,
All of them in front of him.
yeah, Razmaz has made a bit of a... Oh, no, the penalty would have cost him about that 1 second. So, yeah, he has dropped to 2.6 now. As Revs has fired into chat with another fun fact. And he says, there are more atoms in a grain of sand than there are grains of sand in a desert. Well, there you go.
True.
So, Till's fired into the chat here. They say, first time watching, who's leading the championship? So the current championship leader is Sways. However, Sways is absent from tonight's race. And provisionally, the way it is, with the absolute dominant drive that Pav has undertaken today, he will inherit the lead of the championship by my calculations, which are oftentimes wrong. 15 points. He should be clear. Oh no, it'll be way more than that. I apologise. It'll be 23 points, he'll be clear.
I'm actually thinking now, and this careful here, he's got a Ferrari. Ferrari's not real nice on really hurts.
Ferraris have a tend to explode. No, I'm kidding. Well, the tyres do at least. Well, we did see what happened to was it Aussie Psycho in the Cat 2B race? On the last lap, he came up out of the infield onto the Roval and lost the rear end. He just had 2 corners to go, really, and he lost the rear end and had to finish 3rd place. He was leading all the way up to that point. Where's Raz? He's 1.5 seconds behind Black Friday. So he's getting there. But that gap sort of ebbing and flowing. I think Black Friday is doing just enough to remain out front here at the moment. As we see Pirate, he has managed to get past Black Sugar. And he's on a charge for P4. It's 5 seconds up to Razmaz. 1.5 up to Black Friday. There's 3 laps to go. Surely he can't pull 2 seconds a lap. I mean, you look at the current lap times. 49s from Raz. Pirate's got 47s. That is 2 seconds a lap. This is going to be real tight. Can Pirate get a podium?
It's well within possibilities. His tyres are better than all.
Apologies, Rudzi. Currently, Raz is 12th in the championship because he only participated in round 2. But yeah, a nice podium today. Could see him up the order. Just look at them go. You can see the gap there with that wide angle shot of turn 4. As we see Pirate just waiting in the shadows. I think the best case scenario here for Pirate is that Raz breaks that slipstream and they start battling. Black Friday and Raz, they have a good go at each other, and Pirate can just slip on by into the podium with the fresher tyres and extra fuel. But Raz, he's trying everything. He's throwing the kitchen sink at it, but he can't quite break that 1 second mark. It's ebbing and flowing. I think the smallest we saw was 1.2. It's currently sitting at 1.5. He needs to find something here, Raz.
Pirate is closing.
He is. 3.5 seconds. It's not enough on this lap, unfortunately, though. He dipped into the 48s on that last lap. He gets a great run through the chicane there, though. He makes a whole second on Raz. Down to 3 seconds, 2 to go. As Pav has overtaken Cryptic Void.
Still holding his 10-second lead.
Yeah. As it's just a ticking time. Oh! Pirate's gone! He spun it at the first turn. As I was just about to say, it's like a ticking time bomb, waiting for the pressure to explode, and that's how it did. The pressure exploded with Pirate. We were talking about Ferraris exploding, but it looks like it was the rear tyres of the McLaren that gave way first, unfortunately. So, yeah, terribly unfortunate for Pirate, and he finds his way. He's only really lost the position to Black Sugar, but that's heartbreaking considering he was looking at a potential P3 if the cards fell his way. But yeah, now we look back up to Black Friday and Razmaz. 1.3 seconds separating these guys as they head down the backstretch on the penultimate lap. As he, I think just trying to avoid a penalty. He was a bit hesitant on the throttle out of the chicane, and that's lost him critical time. As there will be 1 lap to go. The leaders are already on their final lap. And it is the final lap of the race for Raz. I don't think he's going to be able to get there. I think at this stage of the race, he just needed to be within slipstream to have half a chance, but he's fuel saving here now too, so maybe a little fuel compromised.
Black Friday's got a little bit more, but really horrible tyres.
Yeah, the duality of it. Yeah, I think Razmaz, he's just bleeding time. 1.7 seconds, 1.8. I don't think he's going to get there. But we look up to Pav, who exits the bus stop chicane for the final time of this 26-lap race. And he's going to round the final embankment. And he's going to take P1 for the first time in the Sector 1 Invitational Series. What a drive it's been. He's clear by 11 seconds. Absolutely extraordinary drive from Pav, and he takes his first win in Sector 1 and of the Invitational Series. Armans is going to come home in P2. Great race for him. I believe either his first or second podium in Sector 1. If it is his first, he's done spectacularly. Black Friday. He's going to round the final corner here too. So just a bit of confirmation. That was Arman's first podium in Sector 1 as well. Black Friday 3rd, Razmaz in 4th. Black Sugar will come home in 5th place. Crosses the line, P5. Pirate with the heartbreak on the penultimate lap. He's going to come home P6. And it will be Bangers and Mash who will be the last driver out on track tonight. He didn't drive badly, but I think he'll definitely agree there's a couple of things to improve on for this one for him. But yeah. Bit of a boring one in the office, I reckon, for him. Had the track to himself for most of the night. Crossing the line. And that's all for the Invitational Series here, round 3 at Daytona. As we have a look at the race results of that one, as I thought the lobby just blacked out on us for a second there, but here is how they finished that one. Pav, P1, with the fastest lap and pole position. It is a clean sweep for him. Armin's there, P2. First podium for him. He'll be absolutely stoked. Black Friday there in 3rd. Another good result for him. Razmaz there in 4th with Black Sugar in 5th. Pirate in 6th. Bangers and Mash in 7th. Cryptic Void 8th. And unfortunately, the only DNF tonight was Prometheus. So, very interesting race. Who gets your drive of the day here tonight, Bumcrack?
I actually really like Black Friday's driving tonight. Honestly, I thought he did a really good job.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Just did everything right and came home with a podium. I think he had a spin on the penultimate lap, but I'm going to give my drive of the day to Pirate. I think he was on the alternate strat, just drove it beautifully, and yeah, it was so close to a podium there. But yeah,
he could have done it. It was very possible.
Unlucky to only come away with a P6, but yeah, we have a couple of drive of the day votes in the chat. We have drive of the day Pav, drive of the day Pav. Till says drive of the day Pav. So yeah, I think the chat's pretty unanimous. They're pretty happy with Pav for drive of the day. First win in Sector 1 and in the Invitational Series. And he is now the new championship leader of the Invitational Series. So great job to him.
Driver of the day.
Yeah, and drive of the day as given by the chat. So yeah, good job, everybody. So we will be back in a couple of days' time for the season finale in the Category 2 Championships. We'll be back at Spa-Francorchamps for the short enduro. It'll be a 1 hour long race, 10-minute qualifying, and yeah, it's going to be a hectic one. Rain is a chance. Rain has definitely come into effect, not in Category 2 so much, but yeah, Category 1, it's definitely played havoc, so it'd be good to see a little bit of rain in Category 2.
I played havoc last time at the sprint race at Red Bull.
Oh, it did too, of course. Completely forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's everything we've got to announce for now. Yeah, join us for Sunday night. If you're new around here, make sure you jump into the Discord. Keen to get in on the racing action, stay tuned in the Discord. We've got some fun events, some serious events, and we're going to have the driver registration open sometime over the next couple of days or weeks. And the car force, or the series for season 12 will be announced either sometime over the next few weeks or at the awards night in approximately 2 weeks' time. So stay tuned, guys. Should be a great final round at Spa-Francorchamps. It's somewhere we haven't been since season 7. So it's been a while since we've been there. Yeah, last time we were there was in GT3 machinery as well, funny enough. But yeah, about time we go back there, and we're going to blow the roof off the pit lane, I feel, because it's going to be an absolute sparking championship fight. And I think Bumcrack's a little nervous because he's the championship leader and he's got a lot of people nearby.
Certainly, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Great track.
It's going to be a good one. Anyways,
Even
guys.
if it's wet.
Yeah, even when it's wet. I mean, last time we were at Spa, it was wet races in all 4 divisions, and
Yeah.
there was some great racing. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So, anything else to say before we sign things off tonight, Bumcrack?
No, just everyone be watching on this round, Sunday night.
Yeah. Hope to see you all there. Thanks for coming out tonight, guys, and supporting the MX5 Cup and the Invitational Series. It's been a great night of racing. This is Lanosis and Mr. Bumcrack signing things off. We'll catch you all on Sunday.
Good night.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Sector 1. We are here tonight for some Category 1 and racing action around Palisades Villages.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, only feels like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Hello everybody, welcome back to Sector 1. Hey, no, he goes Sector 2! Oh my goodness!
Geez, went wide.
Oh, he's run wide and goes down!
Oh my!
Oh no! No! You can't do that!
You see that steering wheel? Hold that good.
Fuzzy is somehow keeping it on the track surface! The spectacular drive, and he will take his first win in the top flight of Sector 1.